Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess Today. How are you doing? This morning I'd like to, I'm going to alter this little pamphlet. It's a copyright law. It was done, it says 1949 here, but there's there's other dates in here that state 1951. So it's kind of old. It's got really cool pages, and I just thought I'd like to alter it a little bit so that I can take it with me on my trip to Oregon to, I just think I heard Misty meow. She hardly ever meows. So I just wanted to do something just to have with me while I'm there. Just to have some kind of a book to play with. So I'm just making a little tiny book to take with. Right now I'm just going to reinforce this center spine a little bit with some tape, some washi tape. And then go from there. So hang out with me if you want to find out how to alter a little pamphlet for whatever. I'm going to just use it as a glue book. I'm going to make notes in it. I just want to have something with me to play with. You know, something like that. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So there we go. So that'll reinforce that a little bit. That. And I'd like to reinforce these right here, maybe a pinch. I always kind of do the front and the back, and I always use this kind of, you know, glue with this because this tape is not tape. It's more decorative than anything, but I find that it does a good job if you glue it. Then you're gonna be okay. It's a pretty strong, but you have to glue it. So yeah, there we go. So go, and now we'll do the same to the back. So what are you guys working on? I'm just gonna do this today, and then I've been already packing for my trip. I think my daughter's feeling better because she was at a friend's house last night, and I'm like, really? Gosh, if it was me, I'd still be down for the count. Kids just bounce back, don't they? They're just so strong. So strong. So yeah, so there we go. Okay, so we've got that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started by decoupaging the front. I like this. This is kind of a really cool, soft, buttery, really buttery page. So let's just go ahead and put some of this on there. So much fun to decoupage, right? So we'll just go ahead and, I'm not even gonna bother with I just want it to be like so. I'm not even gonna put it in little pieces. We don't have to. Why should we do that? We don't need to do that. We're not gonna do that. That's not what we're up to today, but we are gonna just get this out. I probably should have a piece of something behind it so that I don't get everything all gluey and ooey. So let's just put that there for now. Still wet outside my door. It still looks like a, what do we call it? Mud hole. That's what I call it. I call it a mud hole. It's just definitely a mud hole out there. It's crazy. It's insane, actually. You know, even if they don't want to do anything about it this year, they might want to think about doing something about it next year. You know, for next year, so that it doesn't happen. You know, a lot. So, I mean, I get that they can't really do much about it right this second, but there does need to be a sump pump or something. But I don't even think they know what those are here in California. I didn't know what it was until I you know, got a house in Oregon. Then I found out real fast what a sump pump was. Right? Yeah, you learn these things. So, just funny. So I'll do the cover and maybe a few pages, maybe not the whole thing, but just a few, just to get things going. And I love to play with my Mod Podge. And thanks to Rona, I have plenty. She's such a cool gal. You guys are all so cool, so generous to me, and I really appreciate it. This is a cool piece. Let's use that. Let's use that. I love it. Oh yeah. We're using big pieces because we're not going to leave it just with this. This is not, and we're going to paint over it and maybe do some other stuff. But this is just going to reinforce it a little bit and make it more better. Oh yeah. How fun. I haven't done this in a while. Probably did it last week and I forgot, but every time I do it, it's like brand new because I enjoy it so much, you know? Don't you? Just enjoy it so much when you Mod Podge and glue and have fun. I do. I just have so much fun. There we go. Get those. We don't mind if there's ripples, but it'd be nice if there's not. What do we got here? We need to put some Asian on there, and I'm not going to worry that it's not tea dyed or anything, which I really need to get busy and do some of that, but we will do that another time. Not today. We can tea dye it up after the fact with some ink or whatever, you know? That's what we will do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Pretty. Pretty. Okay, so I think I'm going to add another one of these pieces of this beautiful book paper, if I can find it, over here. It's German or Dutch or something. I don't know. It looks German or Dutch or something, but I'm just not sure. Alright, so let's lift this up before it dries on this. This is not wax paper, so there we go. I think I'll just go ahead and put that back down. I'll just go ahead and blow dry it for a second. I'll be right back. A little dry. It's still a little sticky, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and trim this up real quick. I'll just use these awful scissors. Hope they don't do too much damage. Does not have to be perfect. You know me. The less perfect, the better. Gracie's so funny. I pulled out my suitcases today, getting ready for my trip, and she's jumping. You know how cats are. They want to go. They getting right in the suitcases with you. They don't want anything to. They don't want you to go, so they're gonna sit in your suitcases and say, "Nope, can't go." That's how they roll. Funny cats. Cats are just the weirdest, funnest things. They're so different than dogs, and I love dogs too. I love dogs too, but they're just, both of them are so different and fun, aren't they? Gotta love them. Gotta love our little fun babies. Okay, so there we have that. That's cool already, right, guys? That only took a split second. Love it. Not done. So now what I'd like to do, since we've got the beautiful back in the book, that out of the way. Now what I'd like to do is just kind of go through here and maybe find a few little things. I've already cut quite a bit out of here, but let's just see what we can find. That's pretty. I love this right here. I love this print. This is awfully pretty. And I don't think I'd ever use her in anything. Well, you never know. Never say never. But I do like the print an awful lot. Very floral and fine. That's pretty. Get rid of her. So we've got some floral going on. Just that on there. What else do we got? Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty too. Ooh, okay, let's take a couple of things off of this page while we're at it. Let's take this. That's really pretty. And some other blue here. That's pretty. Okay, get off of that page. Going through and using up our shabby chic book today. That's always fun. Ooh, that's cool. That's going to make an image on something someday. Ooh, that might go on the front. I actually love that. Let's take that out. Keep that out. That's neat. Look at that. That'd make a nice border on something. Oh, a little kitty cat. Pretty, pretty. Look at this art room. This is cool. Oh, that's pretty. Love. Very shabby chic-y. Christmassy. That's pretty. Oh, that's just pretty. I'm going to leave that for a journal. That's too pretty to cut up. Right now I'm trying to use some of like the smaller designs. This is gorgeous. Let's take it out. Ooh, that's pretty. Again, too pretty to take out. Oh, that's gorgeous too. But oh, I love this. Oh, oop, there we go. That's gorgeous. Love the chintz on that. Just trying to find some cute little old-fashioned pattern. All right, so there we go. It's getting real in here. Gotta take off my jacket. Don't know why I'm so warm all of a sudden. Okay, so we got that. Just stick those on there. Any old way will do. I'm not creating a masterpiece, just trying to get some color down. That could be for the back. That looks good. Throwing that on the floor where it belongs. Love this chintz. Love, love, love. Probably throw that on the back. I think we might have enough actually. So we've got that. Now let's add a few things from here. The Scented Garden, right? Really pretty. I might save this for inside the book. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Let's just roll with what we have for now, because I just want to get some color on. So that's all I'm trying to do right now. Let's just get some color on here. Some color. I might have to use, oh, this is not a good one. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta cut this off. I left it open. My bad. When you leave it open, just cut it like that, and you'll be good to go. I know, because I do it a lot. Yeah. Might be a little tough, but that's okay. Still works great. Okay, so we're going to put this on here like so and wrap it around where this is, like that. There we go. Pretty. Pretty. Maybe wrap this one around here like so. Maybe I need to take up a little bit more on this one. This one's not. Here we go. I have to go out today to get paper towels and stuff. I really don't want to go out of the house. I'm in the mood where I just really don't want to go out of the house. And I'm really quite nervous about going to Oregon with the weather that they're having there because I'm not used to that kind of weather. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. It's all right. Gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to it. Actually, I kind of want to go like so and fold it around. There we go. That's what I need to do. Bit of glue there, but who cares? We don't care. We don't care. We're just rolling with the flow here, you guys. That's what we do. We don't freak out. That's not allowed. Not allowed. Ooh, this will be nice to wrap that around, but let's see if we can get that in front. Actually, I think it'll look better back here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fun book. Altering a little pamphlet today. Now you can get pamphlets for real estate. You can get pamphlets for, I just love this. You can get pamphlets for, you know, whatever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open back up. There we go. It's okay. Now, I'm going to do something that I saw LorrieMarie do online today. I wish I put this in the water. And so I will be right back. I think we use gesso, and I got to find a piece of paper, and I got to get a new brush out, and I got to get a paintbrush and stuff. Not a paintbrush, but yeah, a paintbrush and some something something to dab it up with. I'll be right back. I've got my this, and I've got my this, and I've got this ready, and I got my magazines ready, and I will tell you about how to do this in a second. You probably already saw this on LorrieMarie's channel, and I wasn't going to do this until I saw LorrieMarie's channel this morning, and I went, oh, I'm going to do that on my pamphlet. So what she did was she Mod Podged a bunch down. She didn't care if it was wet or dry. I don't know why I dried mine, but just because. I'm going to try to use up this gesso. I've had it forever, and I hope I have enough in here. And she just, like, put a boat ton on the page, right? And then she lifts it. It creates a really cool texture. I've never done it before, so thank you, LorrieMarie, for teaching me something new this morning and getting me all excited. So she just really puts a whole bunch of this on. My gesso is icky. I don't know what kind she uses, but I love the look of it. It looks, she's got it in a big tub, kind of like a, it looks like a, what do you call it, tub? A Mod Podge, like pot, you know, but, I don't know, but this is old and it's real gritty. I like the other one. I like the other, I have another one, this kind. No, that's not it. I mean, it's the same brand, but it's a better, I don't know where it is right now, you guys. Oh, it's this one. It's the same brand, but it's a better, it's Liquitex Professional. This is Liquitex Basics, and I love the feel of this. So next time I can, I'm going to buy some white, this kind, because it's nice. So, or I'll try to find out what LorrieMarie has. If anybody knows, please leave me in the comments. So she goops this on, she says, till it's nice and juicy and sticky and thick. I don't know if she says that, but that's my impression. So we'll just do that. And it's so much fun. I love learning a new technique, and I love LorrieMarie Jenkins, so please check her out if you haven't checked her out. LorrieMarie Jenkins online. She's got like a big gazillion subscribers. She's awesome. All right, so you goop this on. I hate to waste this, so but I'll put it right there for now. And then you take a magazine, and all you're looking for is something to lift it. You're not looking to, you know, you're not transferring any images or anything here. You're just looking to make it texture once you lift it up. Kind of like when you do, I'm thinking when you do, like when you, dendritic, you're looking for that kind of a thing. But I mean, it's probably not a dendritic looking texture, but, well, it kind of actually is. It's kind of a dendritic looking texture, so there you go. But yeah, so it's really cool. So there we go. That's really neat. So we're going to let that dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to force it to dry. Let me see. You see the little dendritic? So it's very textury. Probably looks kind of leathery maybe. I don't know. But I'll hang on to these and spray paint them. You know, this will be a cool page because it's got the same thing going on. Not wasting that. So I'm gonna blow dry this a little bit because oh, look at this. Did you guys see me do that and not say anything? How could you not tell me? Oh, let's make a mess today and every day. This is the bottle that keeps on giving. I think I bought this bottle 2 years ago when I started this stuff. You know, it's like, and it's never closed, you know, because it's like, oh, look. And it never has never closed, and it's never dried up. So, I mean, you gotta give it some credit. All right, so let's let that dry, and then we will be back. Guys, okay, so basically it's kind of dry, but not really. But that's okay because I'm in a hurry. And I'm going to go ahead and spray paint some ink on here. I just lightly, LorrieMarie used ink pads, which is great, but I don't want to copy. I mean, I'm copying, but I don't want to copy. Plus, I want to use up some of this spray paint. I've had it for a while, so let's just go ahead and get some spray on here, a little bit. And I just want to keep it kind of light. That lid doesn't even fit on there. So what else do I want to put on there? Just some of that color, and I think, oh, I want to splat some peacock on there, just because, okay? So let's kind of blow dry that a little bit. Kind of pretty. Now that's ink, and this is, I think this distress stain, is this water soluble? I don't know. I don't care. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, and we're going to do it because I do want to Mod Podge over the top of this. And if it smears it a little bit, I think I'm okay with that. I don't think it'll smear this ink because ink, I don't think that's water soluble. And I don't think this is either. It says, but I don't, if it does, it does. You know what? I'm not going to be a complete freak out about it, but I like to splat like that. Oh, there we go. That's a splat. Now that's a splat too. So I like that. There we go. Just some splats. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. As I keep splatting. I love the splat. It's fun. Not only is it fun to do, it's fun to look at. This one didn't get very splatty, but that's okay. That's the back. We don't care. This one's good. I'm probably going to get covered up anyway with this guy. Oh, maybe not. So yes, I found this little guy. I went ahead and cut him out. And we're going to put him on the cover. Him or her, whatever. And then I found a really cute saying, discover the path. I'm not sure how I'm going to apply these yet. I think I'm just going to use tape because I don't want them to get all wobbly, you know, like rippled. So yeah, because this is a book, and I picked this little bird because first off, when we saw it, when I was flipping through the Shabby Chic, I fell in love with it. And then this is my book for my trip, and I'm going to try to get as many pages ready for my trip as I can today. And then Discover the Fresh Path is like all about what I'm doing once I move. So I need to discover a fresh path, and so that's what that's all about. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly dry this, and I do want to put some Mod Podge over it to seal in that gesso. I think I want to do a little bit something else to go over the top of that gesso. I actually have some white. Ooh, no. Well, let me see this. This tumbled dye is pretty cool. And I know for a fact that it is not, you know what, this just might be cool, and then I could water it down a little bit. I should have done this first. Dang it. I need to put something over the top. Oh, here's some Tattered Angels. This is, let's see what this looks like. Probably not even coming out. See, I want to seal in that gesso. I think it needs to be sealed in, honestly. So, oh, here's the white. Picket Fence. Let's try that. Let's just put some of that on here. If anything. Oh, it's just, oh, okay. Well, there we go. That's not going to seal it in, is it? But it does look good. Oh, there we go. And then I wonder if I could, I actually like that like that. Do I have to seal it, you guys? Look what I did. Yeah. I like that white on there. Let's just leave it like that. I like that a lot. Make that look like a turkey, an evil eye. I remember when my mom went to Turkey. She's been there. My mother loved Turkey. That was like one of her favorite places back in the day. It was different. And she always brought back trinkets. One time she brought me back these little glasses. They're so pretty. They're like little shot glasses, but they're like a curvy little shot glass. And I see them in the movies sometimes. I go, oh, I have some of those packed away. So one of the things I've never owned a curio cabinet. Is that what it's still called? Where you put glass and dishes and stuff. I've never had one because I've never felt like I was ever in a place in my life where I should have one. And I know that sounds funny. I'm 58 years old. You're probably thinking, wow, that's weird. But anyway, that's the way it is. And so I feel now that maybe I can get one. Because I'm back in Oregon. I'm not going to be moving out of state again, I don't think. And I'm not going to hopefully be living in a, you know, hopefully I'll be in a place where I'll be for a while where I won't have to move it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I want to go around the edge with some, I might use some of that Distress Stain to go around the edge too. But let's just see how this goes. I want to put this away, somewhere over here. And I want to go ahead and Mod Podge that. So I'll be right back. I have my really disgusting brush. This brush has seen better days. I've had this forever. These are the cheapies you can get at Michael's. But my favorite brush, I wish I could find them, they were thick and they were pearlized handles, and I had them for the longest time. Those were my favorite brushes. Okay, so let's just see what happens here. I think it's going to be okay. Yep, it's okay. Yay, that's awesome. So I don't want to Mod Podge over my, oh, look. Maybe not so awesome. Well, here, let's just do that. There we go, that's fine. That's fine. That one obviously wasn't dry. So that's okay. Just add some color to it. There we go. Just pull that up. And I'll splash over it again, maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Spoke too soon, didn't I? I just got to quit going over it so much. There we go. This one I don't want to ruin, so I'm going to go really thick. There we go. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Well, you'll have that. Let's just mush it around. It's a good color. I like the color, so thank goodness. I'm really kind of disappointed in that. But at least I love the color. Now we'll just move the birdie over. Just move the birdie over. Darn it! My little sprays didn't last long. Thought they would. I probably would have if I wasn't so silly if I would have waited. But not me. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Let's mess them all up because I think it looks kind of funny if they're not. Yeah. Well, it just kind of looks like tie-dye or something. I'm not going to cry over smeared blue. It is what it is. The universe wanted it to be that way. I didn't, but the universe wins once again. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. I can always do it again. Or not. Gosh darn it. I kind of loved it the other way. Well, heck. Where did my little birdie go? Is it still going to look cute on there? Not really. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. I'm going to have to figure something out. Oh! Alright. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and spray once this is dry. And I'm going to spray with some ink again. And just roll with that. And then at least I have the gesso on here. Or not the gesso, but the Mod Podge. And then we'll just spray and then we'll leave it at that. Because that, for sure, I will use the ink, and I think that'll make it look prettier. And it's getting thicker and thicker as we go, right? So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I'll be right back, and we'll fix this. Spray this again. I want to spray it with some of this blue again, and this time I'll leave that alone. You know? There we go. It's just really getting blue, isn't it? But now, that's okay. I didn't want it to be so blue. That's going to help a lot. This is going to leave, we're going to leave it. I'm really whitening it up, but that's okay. There. Now, actually, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I think that'll be pretty. And look how some of it's coming through. Look, it's really popping through there. Wow. I mean, right before your eyes. So, I think that'll look really pretty. Okay, let's roll with this. I'll be right back. Hey, it's still blue, and it's still too perfect, and I'm going to do another, I think I'm going to do another, yep. Oh, look at that, they dried blue. Pretty. Okay, sorry, distraction. We're going to do another Jenny Marie move, and we're going to sandpaper and distress it so that it doesn't look so perfect. Because this is shabby chic, right? I mean, my little started out shabby chic, and it got perfecter and perfecter. Let's just see what happens. Maybe I can bring out some of the... Ooh, that looks good. Is that going to make that black? Keep going. Or do we... Let's see what happens. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use a brown because I think it's turning it black. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, and it's kind of grunging it up a little bit. I think I'm going to like this better, so I'll be back, guys. Boy, this is getting worse and worse. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's just roll with it. Okay, so now what I want to do is I just distressed it a little bit, which is great. I'm loving it. I can see some of the stuff behind the page now. I think that's great. I don't want to do too much more because I still want to leave some of this beautiful stuff in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and put some white on it. I don't want to go with black. I just want to go with white for sure. So let's just pull out the gesso again. This cover is like the cover of the cover that just, I don't know. Obviously don't know what I'm doing, but that's better. This is toning it down some. Probably should have done that to begin with. But I didn't. That's okay. There we go. Tone it down. Toning it down. But it's just so white and blue, you know? It's like, oh, not really what I had in mind. I wanted it more earthy tones. I really overdid it on the paint. But that's okay. Like I said, it's what the universe wanted. It's what the universe getted. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. All right, let's roll with that, you guys. I'm getting a little tired of this cover. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm going to blow dry it a little bit. And it's sure got a lot of texture. I'll tell you that. It's got a lot of texture. And I think as it ages, actually, it'll look a lot better. So let's just roll with it. I like it. I mean, I don't love it, but I like it. So that's all that matters. So I think I'm going to dirty it up some, though, now. I think if I dirty it up some, I'll like it a little bit better with some darker color. Maybe it is time to get out the old ink pads. Don't I have some already out from yesterday? Hold on, I'll find them. Yeah, let's just go ahead and ink it up around the edges, and then we'll see how that looks. It's gonna look a lot better. Tone it down, see? Much better. And then I promise I'm done. I promise I think. I promise I'm not sure, but I think it'll look better. Give it some definition around the edges, and yeah. The cover is taking me a lot longer than I wanted it to take because I overdid it on the blue, and then my splats went away, and that totally bummed me out. But that's all right. No, this is going to be just a book that I take up to Portland with me, and kind of playing up there, if you will. Gotta have something to do when I'm hanging out waiting for the contractors, and not contractors, but service people. Oh, that's better. Now it looks yellow. Not a great looking, but it's okay. Looks better than it did. All right, let's work on the back some. The thing about mixed media, you can just keep layering and layering and layering. This could be completely different if I used black or whatever else, you know, I felt like, but I just want to keep it on the lighter side. You know, I just really do. And simple. I want her to keep it simple. I do love the texture. Can I just say, I love the texture that's going on here. A lot. Really see it. Isn't that pretty? It's a lot of fun. I don't know why I'm using this particular color brown. I could actually go over it with some of the, like, I have some of the better distress one. Maybe I will. Maybe I actually will, just around the edges. Just keep layering until I do like it better, right? Okay. There we go. I actually do like that much better now. Okay, so let me just grab, hold on one second. Hold the phone. Oh, where are they? Here we go. Which one is this? Tea dye. Let's use some tea dye around the edges. Keep on layering. There we go. A little bit darker. Not too dark. That's better. Right? Much better? Oh, yeah, I like that a lot. Pretty. Yeah, I wouldn't like that on the inside, but I definitely like it around the outside for sure. Yeah, it gives it that weathered look. It's just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little. Makes that dendritic stick out some. There we go. Didn't I just say I wouldn't like it on the inside, and I did it anyway? But there, now it looks, now it's finished with the darker around the edges much better. Ah, yes. Boy, it took a long time to get to this point that I actually kind of do like it now. For a minute there, I was like, what is, ugh, I don't like that at all, but now I do. Now I kind of do. Just saying. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and give that a blow dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll put a bird on it. So first off, I'd like to go around the edges of this a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to use the darker one or the lighter one, but I think I'll use the lighter one. I actually like it for this kind of stuff. Then we might just kind of, there we go. Yeah, darken it up a little bit. Discover a new path. Look at my fingers. I love it. Let's make a mess. Let's make a mess today. And then my little bird's gonna be so cute. This is gonna be just a little pamphlet that I created too. I might have to cut that and put it down here like this. Discover a fresh path. So we'll cross that road when we get there. Making a mess of this little bird. I don't think we really need to do this, but we need a little bit. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not trying to be all perfect, obviously. Okay. He's gonna go here, and yes, I think I'm gonna have to do that because otherwise, so. And I was gonna use tape, but I think I better go ahead and just use the glue stick, right? There we go. I have to have him put him up against there because of that way he's cut. There, that looks good. Just like so. I like that, right, guys? That'll be my cover. All right. Wow, for a while there I was worried. So I might do this in a part 1, part 2. This will be the cover. Then we'll do the insides later under another vid so I can get this up. And I've got to find some glue stick here and put this down. I love it. I love it. Love it. I love it. Let's get that all gooey and gooey. Ooey and gooey. Okay. Discover. My hands off here. There's one thing about being dirty, and there's another thing about being distressed. I'm borderlining getting it dirty now with my, there we go. My little dirty little mitts. I probably should clean them off. There we go. Cute. I like the cover now an awful lot. And then we have to reinforce the pages on the inside as well. This might get it something on the outside again too. I might put some washi on it. Some of the brown, I'll show you which one I mean in a minute. I gotta wash my hands, actually. Get on there. Doesn't want to stick because of that. It'll stick because the it's still sticky. It's still sticky. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Isn't that funny how I use my sleeve? I'm like a kid. And no, I don't wipe my nose on my sleeve. I just wipe my other stuff on my sleeve. This has got to go down a little bit, right to about there. I kind of want that distress right there to show, so we'll stick that right like so. And we'll stick that like right there. So this distress shows because it's cool. Okay. Yes, this will be part 1, otherwise it's going to be a freaking long video. I don't know what's with me, but I don't know how to make anything that's not long. Have you noticed that about me? All my videos are so long. They just really are. Now, once this is, I might have to go over this with Mod Podge, if that's okay. I hope I don't, but I might have to. We shall see. There we go. All right, Birdie, your turn, Birdie. Oh, I love this little bird. It's so cute. I think it actually turned it out pretty good. Pretty darn good. Not worried about getting glue on it because I'll be gluing this down over there anyway. All right, come on, little birdie. Let's get on here. Let's get you on here. Right there. And right there. There we go. Okay. Okay. Get on there. Back is going to stay just the way it is. It sure took me a while to get here, didn't it, guys? I hope you guys like it. I hope you stuck with me the whole way just to see. This could be a lesson in accidents and mistakes. Yeah, so, and that's okay. So there she is. I love it. So, that a little dirty too. Let's get that off there. There we go. Okay. I really like it. I hope you do too. I think she turned out really pretty. Discover a fresh path. So cute. I might have to go buy some, I'd like to buy some fixative is what I'd like to buy. I might actually have some. I actually think, oh, it's probably packed. You know, just to make sure that everything stays where it's supposed to. But if you use the fixative on these kind of things, you have to take it outside and spray it. So I might pick some up if I'm so inclined later to do that, because I'd like this to stay as is, and like the Mod Podge makes it a little sticky, which is fine, but I'd rather it not be sticky. I'd rather it, because I just love that texture. Thank you, LorrieMarie, for that awesome lesson today on your channel. All right, you guys, I will be back and we will play with the pages shortly after I clean up this little area, and I have to go take care of a few things probably before we get to that. But I hope you enjoyed this, you guys. I sure did. It was fun. Fun. This big fat mess. There we go. It was fun. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye, guys.